everyone, welcome back to this house of fashion. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be based on how to cut this lovely top and trouser. I'm making use of a crepe fabric, and the crepe I'm using here is 4 yards. If you're watching me for the first time, please subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. So the first folding is going to be for the top before we can now cut out the trouser. So I'm folding this out for the top. This is folded into 2, as you can see. This is into 2. Then I'm going to fold it into 4 equally to cut out the top. I'm folding it in such a way that it's going to have a button allowance. You can see, so you can make it of any inches of your check. I make it of 3 inches, 2.5 inches. It depends on how wide you want the zipper area, which we are going to insert our button. We're not using zip here to be. So the next thing here is to take the necessary measurement. So the first thing I'm going to take here is going to be the full length of the top. That's the length of the top. I'm making use of 37 inches. The 37 inches is with the seam allowance. So from this point, I want to take my shoulder measurement of 8 inches. You can see shoulder 8 inches. Then I'm going to take a shoulder slant of 1 inch. But before that, let me mark a straight line first, like this. After that, I'm going to take a shoulder slant of 1 inch, like this. So from the shoulder slant, I'm going to take the armhole measurement, which is here, the half cut. The half cut is not constant. It depends on your half cut. So that is my own half cut. From that point of the armhole, I'm going to take my bust measurement divided by 4, which is this. Then I'll be adding a seam allowance to it, 1.5 inches of seam allowance. Then my waist measurement divided by 4. Here is it. So with the same seam allowance, here is it. Then I'll connect the lines together. I'm connecting it up like this. Then slants down to the full length from the waist. I slant it a bit to the full length. You can see the way I place my ruler. Then this is how it's going to be. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to take some inches up to 2 inches. Then to curve the down shape to be a round shape. That's why I take up 2 inches or 2.5 inches, depending on how you want it to be. Then I can now cut it out now. But before then, let me take out the neckline. The wideness of the neckline is going to be 3.5 inches. Then the deepness is going to be 1.5 inches. This is for the back. Then I'm going to connect it together. Then I'm going to cut it out like this. Then to the shoulder slant. So I want to make use of my ruler to make it straight. So I'm slanting it to the shoulder slant of 1 inch. Then I can now cut it now. Then to bring out the shape of the armhole, I want to connect the shoulder slants to the armhole like this. So I want to bring my armhole cut to bring out the shape of the armhole, placing it this way. Just to bring out the shape of the armhole, then I'll stop. So by the time I cut it out, you're going to see the lines properly. So like this to the armhole. Then from the armhole to the bust measurement with the allowance. Then to the full length of the top. I'm done with the cuttings of the body. This is how the shape is going to be. You can see the upper part and the down part, the zip allowance, which we're going to add our buttons since we are not making use of zip. So the next thing I'm going to cut out here is going to be the neckline of the front. So to cut out the neckline of the front, the first thing I'm going to determine is going to be the deepness of the neck. Don't forget, I've taken away the back neckline, then we're now at the front. Now this is my deep neck. It depends on how deep you want it to be. No, it's going to be a V shape, so this is the deepness I'm using. Then I want to have a straight line like this, then I'm going to connect it up like this, slightly like this. Then I want to cut it out. So that is the neckline of the front. You can see it's a V neckline, and we have to notch this center, the area at which we're going to add our buttons to. So we have to notch it. So I want to have a straight line like this, just for me to be able to notch properly. A straight line. Then if I close it this way, since this is the area that is going to carry the buttons, that means it has reduced the deepness of the neckline. You understand? So I was now thinking maybe I should now take the deepness of the neckline after folding it into two like this. That's the point. Then to retake the deepness I want, I will now take it from the shoulder again, then to that same measurement I used at the first time. So this is now where it is. So I want to slant it up to the shoulder again. So this is now where it is. Then I can now cut it out now. So this is now the neckline. I think if you want to do this now, we have to put our stay at the area we're going to put our buttons and fold it that way. It's going to give us our V neckline, and the neckline is going to have a face, because there's going to be a rope at the neckline, so there's going to be a facing here that will bring out the rope from there. So the next thing here is to cut out the sleeve. This is for both sleeve. I want to fold it into 4. This is into 2 already. Then I want to fold it into 4 now. You can see, because the sleeve is A-line sleeve. So the first thing I'm going to consider is going to be the length of the sleeve, which I'll be taking from this upper part here to my desired length. It's a long sleeve, so it depends on the length you are dealing with. So here is my length of sleeve. This is 25 inches. This is not constant, it depends on the length you are dealing with, you understand. So the next thing I'm going to take is to rule it a straight line, just to have a straight line here. Then I'm going to come down to some inches to bring out the shape of the armhole. So I'm coming down to 3 inches. Then from here I'm going to take the roundness of the sleeve, that's the upper roundness of the sleeve. So from there I will now sketch it out now like this. I'm sketching it out this way. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to take the area at which the flare is going to start from. So I'm taking it from here to some inches, so you can stop at the elbow. So this is where I'm starting my flare, my A-line from. So I'm going to make a straight cut here too. Then you're going to take the roundness of the upper arm. Then you're going to take the roundness of the of this particular area where your flare is going to start from as well. So now connect it to the wideness of the upper arm like this. Then from here you're going to slant it out like a line. You can see it's an A-line. Let me explain again. This is the shape of the armhole. So we took 4 inches down, then to the elbow. From the elbow you now slant it out to the full length of the sleeve. You understand? So I can now cut it out now. here is now the sleeve. You can see how the shape is. So let me notch this area for us to know the center. Then we have cut out the top, yeah, the sleeve. Then we have our trouser length. We've done many tutorials on how to cut trouser, so you can just search on my channel, then watch it. So this is the trouser. So let me go and join everything together now and show it to you. Welcome back. The finished work so far. This is how the neckline is going to be. There's a facing there. I told I'm going to cut out the facing, then I turn it in, then I stitch it with 1 inch, then I insert my rope in between what I stitch. So this is the sleeve. You can see the other sleeve too. This is the other sleeve. You can see how beautiful this turns out. There's going to be a buttons at the center of the shirt as well. So here is the trouser sewed to the shirt as well, and you can see the rope, how beautiful the rope is at the neckline. If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials, and for those who have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.